special ceremonial first pitch. The Baptist Student Union is celebrating their 50th anniversary this weekend. And to throw out the ceremonial first pitch, a great friend of the program, our former BSU director, Justin Busby, is back on campus to throw out the first pitch.
Be athletic.
There we go. Let's give it up for Justin Busby. The Buzz back on campus today. 50th anniversary for the BSU.
Scuffled offensively this year. Here's the 2-2 from Sinclair, and that's right there in the outside corner, called strike three. So good afternoon start here for Sinclair. 2-2 from Sinclair, swinging and miss, strike three. So Sinclair gets a couple of strikeouts and a very clean 1-2-3. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be ripped out into left field for a Chris Fox base hit, and it should be an RBI here on sophomore day for Chris Fox. Here's the 0-1 to Johnson. There's a bouncer, and that's going to get off of the glove of the third baseman. It's going to trickle out into center field. One run's going to score, and 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be a 2-run single. 1-0 to Trosset. That's going to be ripped out to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and 1 run is going to score because they're going to put the stop sign up on Johnson. Bases are loaded here for Meridian still. As B.A. jumps on the first pitch, delivers one out to right field. It may go, and it goes! Grand slam for Braden Allen!
That is a grand slam home run from Meridian shortstop, number 4, Braden Allen.
Here's the 2-2 from Sinclair, and that's a swing and a miss, strike three. So that's 3 punch-outs now for the left-hander from Meridian. Here's the 1-2 with Temple taking off toward third. Here's the throw, and he is out. They're going to get him at third base. Harlan Hovatter does it again. Here's the 1-1 to Fox, and he's going to hit one out toward left center field. This ball is back, and it is gone for Foxy as he hits a 2-run homer on sophomore day.
That is a home run for Meridian center fielder, sophomore, number 12, Chris Fox.
Here's the 2-2, and did he go around? They're going to say he did. Strike three, so Sinclair. And that's going to be driven out toward right center field. That is traveling all the way to the wall on a couple of bounces. That'll be an RBI for McDaniel to get him right this weekend as Meridian kicks the extra point and goes up now 14-0 over the Trojans. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be driven out toward right field. This is back toward the wall. This may get on out of here. Allen's got 2 home runs here on this weekend.
That is his second home run of the day for Meridian shortstop, Braden Allen.
Here's the 1-1. Fox smashes another one out to left field. Have a day, Foxy. That is up on the rocks for another home run.
That is home run number 2 of the day for sophomore center fielder Chris Fox.
When we get to that point. Here's the 2-1. This is popped up out toward right field. This ball's drifting back toward the wall. It's going to go, and Van Meter's got one.
That is a solo home run for sophomore number 3, Walker Van Meter.
Big smile on the face of Walker Van Meter as he gets one here on sophomore day. Leading Itawamba 9-3 in the 6th. And there's a swing and a miss by Sinclair. Here's the 1-2 coming up here to McGowan, and he is going to be rung up on strikes. So McGowan will exit stage right. Here's the 1-2, and there's a swing and a miss, strike three. So Joel Smith gets a couple of punch outs out of the bullpen. And it's short earlier, and Scott hits one out toward left center field. This ball is back toward the wall, and it's going to get down for extra bases. So Scott's going to have him a 2-out double. Stumbles over the bag at second, but he's okay. Here's the 3-2, and they're going to ring him up on strike. Shells didn't think so. He thought it might have been upstairs. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he does get him. So Joel Smith with back-to-back punch-outs to wrap up the top of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to get past for a wild pitch. Tora is struggling to get to third, but he headfirst slides into third base. Oh, my goodness. Pitcher's getting an opportunity to have a little bit of fun here in the 6th. 1-1, that's another very wild pitch. Here comes Tora, here comes Tora. and he scores a run as he crosses the finish line. Tora crosses the finish line. He broke the tape. It wasn't a good 40, but we'll take it. Here's the 0-2 here from Vineyard, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 from Reed Vineyard. And he's going to go down strikes. Reed Vineyard, back-to-back punch-outs here. Cheer from Vineyard, trying to polish this thing off. And he does, as Vineyard strikes out the side, and Meridian gets the run rule victory. As a result of the 10-run rule, that is your ball game here in Game 1. Final score, Meridian 20 and Mississippi Delta 2.